If you think the solution to getting more qualified leads is hiring more people, I need to challenge that. Most businesses don't have a lead problem, they have a systems problem. And hiring is how most CEOs scale their problems faster. In this video, I'll show you why scaling without structure is gambling. What's actually causing your qualified leads to leak out of your business, and how to build one system that captures, pre-qualifies, and books the right conversations without having headcount. Here's the brief that changed everything for me. Scaling without structure isn't growth, it's gambling. And I learned the hard way. I built my first 7-figure business in real estate. From the outside, I looked successful. Full calendar, strong revenue, momentum everywhere. Behind the scenes, no real systems. And I told myself I was going to be a good leader because I stayed involved in everything. But that wasn't leadership. That was disorder, disguised as responsibility. Jordan Peterson says, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. I wasn't blaming the world, but I was blaming the market, the team, the economy, and the truth, I didn't have a house. I had a burning building, and when I stopped personally holding it together, it didn't slowly decline. It imploded overnight. Most people here, I built and lost 2 7-figure businesses and think that's the tragedy, but it's not. That was the curriculum. God doesn't waste pain. He recycles it into purpose. Every system that I built today exists because I didn't have it when I needed it. That's not a pitch, that's a testimony. Most service businesses don't suffer from a lack of leads. They suffer from uncontained demand. Now, the average company takes hours, sometimes over a day, to respond to a lead. Some never respond at all. The first company to respond wins most of the time. Not because they're better, but because they were present. So when CEOs say, we need more leads, what they usually mean is we're leaking the ones we already have. But when pipelines feel chaotic, the instinct is hiring more sellers, more admins, more help. But really, hiring into a broken system doesn't fix the chaos. It multiplies. So every new hire inherits no clear qualification rules, no single source of truth, no automated follow-up, and no defined ownership. Now you've added payroll, training time, management overhead, and leaks are still there. Scaling without structure isn't growth, it's gambling. So you're betting that the volume will outrun disorder, but it never does. So let me show you something real quick. Imagine you're pouring water into a colander. Leads come in and they go right through. Slow follow-up, no pre-qualifications. Nobody responds for 2 days. So what do most CEOs do? More ads, more spend, more hires, same hoes, but nothing changes. Now, imagine you switch to a container. Same water, same faucet, same budget, but this time it holds. That's what a system does. You didn't need more water, you needed a container that could hold it. Myron Golden says, your business is a reflection of your obedience, not your intelligence. Now that hit me because I was smart enough to generate revenue, but I wasn't obedient enough to build the structure I knew I needed. Intelligence got me revenue, but obedience would have kept it. Speed to lead is not a discipline problem. Consistency isn't a character problem, it's a design problem. No human team can respond instantly, consistently, 24/7 across every channel. That's not a people failure. That's physics, which is why systems don't just support people. They replace the work humans should never have been doing by hand. So a real system doesn't generate more leads, it contains demand. At minimum, it does 4 things automatically. Instant engagement. Every inbound lead gets response in under 60 seconds. Pre-qualification. Before any human ever gets involved, the system filters for need, urgency, and fit. Immediate routing and booking. Qualified leads go straight to the right calendar. No back and forth. Source tracking. You can see exactly what's working and what's leaking. Now that ain't marketing, that's infrastructure. And once infrastructure is in place, your team doesn't grow. Your capacity does. Now here's Ray. Ray is a financial advisor. Before we worked together, everything was manual. We didn't increase in ad spend. We fixed the container. Instant engagement, automated qualification, automated booking. In 3-hour window, the system generated over $716,000. And by the end of the day, it crossed over $1 million.
These two are wiring the money today. This is our commission.
Oh my goodness. 675,000
Yeah, plus 40.
plus 40 in less than a week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Less than a week, you're doing pretty good.
Not because Ray worked harder, because the system did what humans were trying and failing and to do manually. His team didn't grow, his system did. So here's Chris. Chris shut off paid ads entirely. Instead of pouring money into the top of the funnel, he built authority and systematized inbound, organic demand, AI-driven partnerships, qualified leads daily. Margins increased, not because he hired, but because he removed leaks and built the infrastructure. And let me say something that took me years to admit. One of my businesses didn't collapse because of the market. It collapsed because of me. I had a servant's heart and zero boundaries. I said yes to the wrong clients. It was hard for me to say no. I kept staff longer than I should have. I absorbed bad advice because I felt responsible. I thought it was leadership. It wasn't. Good leaders don't save everyone. They protect the mission. Saying no isn't selfish, it's stewardship. And stewardship requires structure. Without systems, everything becomes emotional. And with systems, leadership becomes clear. Proverbs says, by wisdom, a house is built, and through understanding, it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. So, built first, established second, filled last. Increase doesn't create stability, it exposes whatever already exists. When order comes first, growth compounds. When it doesn't, growth collapses. So, here's the real question. What is a human currently doing in your business that a system should be doing instead? And how much is that costing you every month in lost revenue and wasted focus? If your business needs more people just to keep up, you're not scaling, you're straining. A resilient business doesn't rely on hustle, it runs on design pathways that capture and route opportunity automatically. Not more leads, not more staff, but a better container. And once the container holds, it becomes safe. Now, getting more qualified leads without hiring is step one. But here's what most people miss. Is your profit per lead low? It doesn't matter how many qualified conversations you're having, you're still leaving money on the table. In the next video, I'll walk you through exactly how to raise your profit per lead without raising your prices. Click right here, and I'll see you on that one.